most of our clients, they're both buyers and sellers.
Right.
We should understand their fear of selling their current home too fast without already finding the next home. Then the contradiction is if without selling their current home, they don't have enough money to buy the next home. So that's a dilemma, right?
Mhm.
You can always talk to a couple of lenders and compare their programs in like things like cash out, right? Like bridge loan, HELOC, right? But the difficulty that we recently experienced was even if you have no mortgage on your current home, say it's all equity, all cash, how much amount you're allowed to take out is still constricted by your income level. It's always better to contingent upon buying the next home than contingent upon selling the current home. Because if you have to have a sale agency to sell the current home, when you buy the next home, your seller is not going to take that offer. I only had one exception where a seller was, I was actually a listing agent. When the seller was willing to entertain a sale contingency in a buyer's offer, it took several factors for it to work. But most importantly, it was because it was very difficult to sell a condo at the time. It was a luxury, pricey condo in the area.
Your listing was difficult.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. That's what we did not have another buyer.
So it was within his interest to take that offer because it was
we didn't have
basically
any
the
other
only one
choice.
else. Yeah,
right. And also we felt comfortable enough with the other party.
Now,
And we had the flexibility with time.
so let's speak about the process, the steps, okay? Step one, we list our property with a disclosure saying suitable to finding our next property and closing on our next property. Step two, we begin actively searching for our next property.
And your current property is on the market at that point.
Correct.
That
Exactly. Our current property, we're actively showing it to everybody out there. Step three, we procure a buyer for our property. Okay? We get our property under agreement.
Right.
Okay.
That needs to happen first.
Step four is we identify the home we want to purchase. Okay? We work all the dates because everything is tied to the sale of our property. We work the dates into the purchase
Because you need the money from this closing to
fund that next
so you
property.
have to line up the timing.
Exactly. We line up the timing. We need 5% down.
You either have that 5% in your saving account already,
Mhm.
or if you have enough equity in your current home, you can cash out that 5%.
That's what I was just about to speak to. Yeah. So that 5% is basically what we're looking to bring to the table for the purchase. The rest of the money does not actually need to arrive until the day of closing. That monies will come from the sale of our current property. And then we bring it to closing day where we close on our property. Usually it will be first, no doubt, in the mornings. The funds are wired through the attorneys to the next purchase. And
So
a lot of
it rolls into the next home.
Exactly. I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks we're going to see an influx of property at the market.
Yeah, it's because it's winter break. Right?
Yeah, a lot of
typically,
you know,
just after that, the inventory is gonna go up.
historically speaking, it's the week after Super Bowl you start seeing properties come on the market.
Okay.
We had the Super Bowl last week.
Yeah.
And we got to
But
remember
there's
something.
never gonna be enough inventory in Massachusetts.
Not right
it's
now.
Not gonna. It's never gonna be. enough.
And it's a delayed effect from the COVID, from the building, the lack of building, from supply chain. All of that plays a factor into it.
Right, and a lot of sellers, like the ones that we're talking about, they also need to buy.
Correct.
They're also buyers.
Right,
So
and
that's why there's always a shortage of inventory.
right.
That's why they have to sell first.
Mm-hmm. That's ideal. That is ideal to sell first. So hopefully we've been able to touch on a few different points today for our audience.
I hope so.
Yeah.
All
Check
right,
back in with us
time.
next week and we'll have some more
Yeah.
conversations over coffee. This is
Okay.
Noel at
And
William
Grace.
Ravis.
All right, they know who I am.